Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel, guys. And so I have an update from the Patriots here as they have claimed former Lions tight end Matt Sokol. And so per Raver Wire there. So certainly an interesting pickup right there, as I'm pretty sure if you're kind of like myself, you probably don't know too much about Matt Sokol. That's probably why you're here right now. So let's dive right into it. So he's about 6'6". Plays the tight end position formerly with the Detroit Lions. He went to college at Michigan State for the Spartans. And so Sokol, he went undrafted back in 2019. And so he ended up signing with the Chargers, an undrafted free agent. And after they waived him during the team's final roster cuts, and of course, during that offseason, a lot of guys get picked up and you go through preseason. So he made it all the way to the final roster cuts, but he was then cut. And he signed a practice squad with two separate occasions before being released by the team for the last time in October of that year. Later that season, he ended up signing and being released by the Jaguars before he landed with the Detroit Lions, and he stuck around Detroit for most of the following year before on October 24th, 2020, and then he re-signed with the Chargers a week later and got his first stint on the active roster during the team's Week 16 victory over the Broncos following the 2020 campaign. He signed a reserve future deal. And so, all right, so here's what the scouting report says about him. They say some of the good is that he was mainly utilized as a run blocker for the Spartans at Michigan State and their run-first offense. And again, Patriots, run-first offense. Make that connection right there. I mean, right now, obviously, you look at all the running backs they brought in, all the running backs they got right now. I do wonder of the veteran running backs, who's going to be the odd man now. I mean, when you draft two running backs, that usually means somebody's going to be on the way out. That's a conversation for a different story right there. But they said he was able to utilize his massive frame, mainly one on outside zone concepts and end arounds where he could lead block out in space. They said it bad is that his lack of receiving production at the collegiate level is understandably going to be a red flag, especially when it's coupled with a lack of overall athleticism. If he was a notable athlete at the top or underwhelming production, at least we could say there's some potential within him, but that's just not the case. Ooh, very harsh there. They said you can check out his relative athletic score. But all that being aside, though, the Patriots, we understand what the Patriots want to do with the football. It's not rocket science. We all seen the Buffalo Bills game, the one that the Patriots did win and all like that, in which they just ran the ball, didn't even try to pass it. Many games, they really prefer to go out there and just try to run it. That's why they got so many running backs there for that rotation. And so for them, you already got a couple receiving tight ends there. And so you add a guy like Matt Sokol there, that's going to be specifically because of what he can do in the run block game. And they know that he's going to be, primarily used for that. There's going to be no real expectations from him in the pass game is what I'm saying. So this is exactly what the New England Patriots are, understandably getting there, and it makes sense. Matt Patricia being in Detroit, obviously, that connection right there. He knows what he can bring to the table when he was in Detroit, I should say. But, yeah, we'll see how it plays out, guys. We'll see how it plays out. Of course, this time of the year, you bring in guys like that, see what he can do. Bill Belichick's got some kind of game plan here, and it's no secret he wants to run the ball first. So this might be the best scenario for Matt Sokol. Again, we'll see how things play out, guys. And with that being said, thanks again for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.